YouTube, Grand Rising. Friday, come back to do a weekend reading, quick one for the collective. And let's start off with the moon energy. Find out the moon energy for the collective for the weekend, 13th of November, 2020. I've already shuffled in the cards, told you my meds and all of that. Didn't get nothing specific through, to be fair. It says expect a powerful change, new moon eclipse. Bottom on the deck, it says luck is on your side, new moon in Sagittarius. So that's like, I think, December times. Let's see the chakra energy. So it says flexibility, number 9. Well, I'm going to read that one from the book. Got some energy. So that's your sacral chakra. This is the same kind of energy that came out. Actually no, it's solar chakra. Solar chakra, so let's forget that. So flexibility says, you have called upon this card today to encourage you to invite more flexibility into your world. The nature of life and our experiences are constantly inviting us to find this state of flexibility. When you can surrender to these messages, they would allow embody a more flexible state of being. This will bring abundance of ease and grace as you find yourself in the flow. Have you been feeling a little rigid in your thoughts or ideas lately? Maybe even a little stuck in your ways. If so, it's time to practice the art of flexibility. You may be holding on to something in your life a little too tightly, and now it is time for you to let go and allow some new energy. It is easy to get caught up in the trivial ideas or thoughts, especially if you're having strong beliefs, a belief system in place in your life. However, at this time, it will be beneficial and very healing to look at some of these outdated ways of beliefs and could be... So let me start that again, I cannot see. It says, life. However, at this time, it will be beneficial and healing to look at some of these outdated ways and beliefs that could be wreaking havoc in your world. Take some time to tune in to see what no longer serves you, and take steps to bring about a more flexibility. This card could also mean that you are being too rigid with a particular person, and that's the time to give them and yourself a little slack. Flexibility is available to you right now. Let it in and allow for a life within a little more ease and grace. Affirmation: I am free flowing and flexible. Again, as I was reading that, my mind kept on drifting back to the last reading I did. Of having to, if you want something new in your life, you're having to let go of old ways of being. I believe that was the title. I can't remember the title of the last video now. It's a bit of a lengthy video. It's about an hour and 10 minutes or so. But it's definitely worth a watch. And I feel like that's what this card is kind of referring to. be flexible in your thoughts and the things that you're doing. If you keep on doing the same things and you keep getting the same outcome, try something different is what the card's saying. People, places and things. So not being too specific, and then again, that's what the expected change is. Something's coming about, something unexpected, and instead of dealing with it the way how you may normally deal with it, try something else. Okay, let's try and see what this is that's coming towards the collective for the weekend of November 13th. So it says moving on. This reminds me of a poem, the Steps poem. It's a well-known poem, but it reminds me of the poem where the part where it says, through this person's hardest times, when he looked back in the sand, he only saw one set of footprints. And the Most High responded, because at that time I was carrying you. Love it. Again, you're protected throughout your journey. Like, there's more to this realm, there's more to this life than what we see with the physical eyes. There's more out there beyond. Believe me and you, beyond, there's more. We've got our ancestors, we've got the Most High. You understand, there's so much energy around us that's guiding and protecting us at this time. So whatever this unexpected change is about, you're protected, you're guided through, probably through dreams and synchronicities and just aha moments, that kind of energy. Bottom of that deck, it says strengthening bonds. You see what it is we need to be surrendering to in regards to this moving on, unexpected change, flexibility energy. Surrender unhealthy relationships. It says, let go of relationships that don't serve you, including unavailable or toxic people. You deserve to be treasured by others and to be surrounded by positive people. That's facts. That goes without saying. I'm going to pull one more. Two wanted to come. The first one that flew out, it says, surrender to the beauty of your natural world. It says, take a relaxing break and spend time in nature. Replenish yourself by feeling the beauty and the ecstasy there. It says, surrender to worry. Again, going back, look at the video I did, hour and 10 minutes on. I believe it was on November the 11th. That was the 111 portal reading I did for the collective. It says, make a commitment not to lead an anxiety-driven life. When worries arise, breathe. Breathe them out of your body. Focus on the power of your heart and have faith that the Spirit is guiding you and always. Again, that's what I was saying with the card moving on. There's an energy here that there's a spiritual protection, guidance, feeling that I'm feeling for somebody or for whoever this is resonating with. Let's see what this is about in general. I'm gonna pull two cards. two one time. So it says pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. Again, for some people are used to handling a situation in a certain way, and they just constantly probably handle the situation in a certain way. And the Most High, because the reason I'm going to say this is because as I was shuffling and the cards flew out, I saw a tower card. I saw the tower card. The tower card is a card of something breaking down. It's not even a bad card if you really look at it, because when something crumbles, it has to be rebuilt. So when it's rebuilt, it's down to you now to rebuild it in the way that you should have built it in the first place. But because of old ways of thinking, it just keeps on happening. So now is the time, now is the opportunity. Maybe it's just because of the video and you're going to have more insight, or maybe you're just growing through some things right now. Alright? But now is the opportunity to do things differently. Take that time to do things differently. The red flags is cautioning somebody. Somebody knows, or I feel like a bubbling energy, like someone's bubbling up inside, because that's what they're used to doing. Bottom of the deck, separation. Sorry, it's too early. Separation, bottom of the deck. So one second.
Make everyone's Christmas one of a kind. It's personalized and handmade.
Alright, I'm gonna pull an angel message. See what this. That's for this is unexpected change. It says, move your body. Thank the angels for motivating me. Move my body and energy. Give thanks. Give thanks in this time. The Spirit guides your archangels, your Most High, your ancestors, whoever you believe is around you right now, is motivating you through whatever this time is. I also see the Nine of Swords as well, which is a card of anxiety with this worry card. During this time, you probably feel like, I can't be bothered, can't get up, can't get going. That's how I felt yesterday after I'd done the collective reading. Had about 2 hours sleep. I had to do a full day as well on top of that. Thank God I had help with me, because I just felt energetically drained, and it's not even necessarily because of the 2 hours sleep, though that didn't help, but it was more so to do with the energies that I was picking up through the reading as well. Couldn't release it, so in the morning I put on the music and this and that. Even that was a download within itself. That was a message for somebody. Not only was it a message for somebody, a message also came back from me as well. And when the message came back from me, it gave me that boost, it gave me that kickstart energy. Trust me, I got what I needed to do yesterday done and more. You understand? So just be mindful of the energies that you're putting around you, within you, what it is that you're listening to, looking at. You understand? Where it is that you're going, how you respond to the things. You understand? Response is the key. It's how we respond to things. Pull one more angel card. That's for the collective. 2 came. So it says, the miracle of prayer, Archangel Sandalphon. Thank you, Sandalphon, for delivering my prayers to heaven. Next one says, honor your feelings, Archangel Hanel. I hope I'm saying that right. Thank you, Hanel, for supporting me as I honor my emotions. Alright, I'm going to pull some self-care cards as to what it is the collective needs to be doing this weekend in regards to this unexpected change that's coming, to come out of this worrying energy, this moving on energy. What is it that the collective need to be doing for themselves in regards to this energy? Freeze time. No, I'm gonna shuffle again. So it says sweet treats. Whoever likes to bake, cooking, whatsoever. It says drink tea. Again, like I was saying, be mindful of the things that you're putting into your body. Like, maybe try something different. If you're used to drinking just the normal tea, caffeine tea, try something different. Try a herbal tea. It says music. This card keeps on coming out. Connect more with music. Connect more with music. There's so much answers and healing vibes within music. Get some numerology guidance, and I'm going to pull an advice card, and then I'm going to stop there. It's a quick video I wanted to do before I left out. Yeah. One more card, please. Nature. Spend more time out in nature. Card 74. Spirituality. Connect more with your spiritual side. Connect more with your archangels, your ancestors, your Most High. One more. Leadership. Take control of your own life. Step into your own power. Is what I feel with this card. How would you do things? Don't do things to what you're accustomed to doing them. Do it differently. That's what I'm feeling right now. That's the whole reading. It goes back to the same reading that I did as well. So it's the reason why I'm not going to go too much into this reading. This weekend, it looks like whatever that reading was about that I did on November the 11th, quite a lengthy one again. This weekend has got some kind of relevance to it. This weekend is cautioning you to look at the red flags, to be more aware of the red flags. Don't stress about a situation. Think about how you can do differently, better. Maybe that's what's worrying someone. They just don't want to do what they're used to doing or what they're accustomed to do. They want to try something else, something out of their box. Do that within reason, like I said in the last video, with righteousness. I'm going to pull an advice card. This is resonating with the weekend of November the 13th, 2020. It's definitely these cards sometimes, bro. It's too much. Alright, let me just take the ones that first fell out. So it says, don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do. For it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. If that ain't all that I just said, and all that the cards are saying, each and every deck I've just used, energy is real. It says, give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. Surrender. At times we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and all will work out. Wow. That's everything I've been saying for the last couple of days. From the 111 reading to the divine masculine, divine feminine reading I did the same day, and now even in this reading. We're talking about, this is real energy that I'm picking up on. I'm using different decks that I used. Listen, somebody needs to change their thought pattern. My son just sneezed. in the Caribbean, they say when someone sneezes when you say something, it's true talk. Bless you. True talk. Yeah. Change your thought pattern. Change the ways that you do, or that you're used to doing things. I'm just repeating myself. But if these 3 cards that I've just pulled doesn't say it, I don't know what does. Alright, can't help myself. Let me pull some tarot. Just a quick spread. Whatever the first shuffle pulls, that's what I'll take. Probably clarify it. It's got some new mini decks, so I'll just see what they're about. That's 2 cards that came out. Again, 3 cards we've got. Oh, that's good. So we got the 9 of swords. Sorry, the 4 of swords. It almost reminds me of the 9 of swords though. I mean, if you know tarot, you know the 9 of swords card. This almost reminds me of the 9 of swords, but it's the 4 of swords. So the 4 of swords is somebody who needs to, that rest and rejuvenation energy. Really need to sit down like a kind of hermit energy and really reflect on, look into the things that you need to be looking into. There's a crow there, I'm not too sure fully of the meaning of the crow. It's not always a bad thing, that's why I wouldn't say, but right now there's something, it's like a kind of realization, that same looking into yourself energy. You have to look into yourself, see what it is within yourself that you can change for this sun energy to come in. You need to find that strength within yourself. The strength card could be a Leo I'm talking to, but there's the strength cards here. With the sun card, it makes me feel like it could be like a Leo energy, fire energy, or it's just that someone needs to just find that strength within themselves, connect with what's outside of you, like nature for an example. I'm talking about connect with nature, see how nature flows. I'm seeing like the planets here, there's like, look outside of the box for the answers and such, and that's like more so when I say look outside of the box, look within yourself outside of the box spiritually. Okay, let me just do a quick someone's in a hang position. It's like hold on. It's in reverse. I was just checking to see. Hangman always kind of, so someone's perception's changing here. Someone's really in this rest and rejuvenation energy, looking into themselves. So that's a good thing, or maybe that's what someone needs to do. Tell me more about this hangman energy. Someone knows enough is enough. Can't keep doing the same thing over and over and over and over again. Has to come to an end. I can see that drained energy. It's like I feel like a drained energy with this card. Maybe somebody, because the 4 of swords also can mean health. Could be, I don't know what health. I'm not a doctor, so I'm not gonna be specific. But I mean, with the cards that's out, let's just call it depression, worry, anxiety. but it's draining somebody right now. Tell me more about the Strength card. Ten of Pentacles. But when I see the Ten of Pentacles, I mean, it's a card of finance. Yeah, but and it's in the reverse as well. Ten of Pentacles is in the reverse. But yeah. I felt more of a generational energy when I saw it. Even though it's a financial card, I felt I mean, it is generation as well, but call upon your ancestors, call upon your archangels, call upon your Most High, find the strength. When I say outside of yourself but within, call upon guidance from the divine, from the Most, from whosoever it is that you believe, wherever it is that you get strength from. Go within yourself, find that strength. It's within you. Especially, I said in the last video, like, we've got the right to call upon our ancestors for guidance and protection, because this is like generational pattern. We're here to break a cycle, but we can't just break the cycle just so, you understand, we need guidance then from those who's been there, done that already. And who believes, believes. Who don't believe. But we have guidance from our ancestors. We have guidance from our angels. You understand? We just have to be observant enough. Understand? Like, there's always synchronicities that's around us, guiding us. Always. We just need to be more aware of those, and sometimes it takes a situation like a tarot moment in order for us to really sit down and take a look into the things that we need to be looking into in order to make those changes. Tell me more, please, about this Ten of Pentacles energy of the Strength. Yeah, see, they're looking into your options of how you handle things. Seven of Cups. Illusions. Be careful of illusions. The Sun. Tell me what's coming forward. That's quick. It fell in the reverse. Two of Cups fell in the reverse. Two of Cups in the reverse is like a disconnect, I believe. Like a let me just read that. Let me give them the wrong message. And I'm still not on with my reversals. That's cool. Two of Cups in the reverse says, when the Two of Cups in reverse is in reverse, the energy of partnership and union is fractured or broken. It may seem as though the connection between you and someone else, whether a romantic partnership, a friend or a colleague, is off or out of balance. So now the bond between you has suffered. This card often shows up reversed when you are giving a lot of yourself or maybe receiving little to nothing in return. Yeah, I kind of thought it was that, but it's under the Sun card, so maybe this is that bittersweet. This is that bittersweet that I picked up on the last reading, because I didn't understand why the Sun card's here and the Two of Cups came out in reverse. But maybe this situation has to happen. This, whatever's going on, I feel like there's a Tower energy moment, but then that's what this card will represent. I haven't seen it in the tarot, although I saw the flash when I was shuffling. But in between, somewhere here, there's a Tower moment, or there's something that's, well, let me not say that it is a Tower moment, because maybe the Tower moment's going to be avoided by the way how someone responds to a situation that may occur this weekend. Or time is energy. So whenever this reading comes up for somebody, if it hasn't already, the signs are cautioning you to look at the red flags. These are the red flags. These are the options. So somebody's got options coming towards them, but be mindful. Be mindful of what it is that's coming towards you. Could be a Leo. Illusions. Be careful of illusions. Don't fall into the same traps. Let's see more. What's this Two of Cups about? Empress. wasn't gonna pull no more, but when you see the Empress come out, this is like a divine feminine energy. All 4 queens in one. She's in the upright as well. Tell me more about the Empress. What's the energy of this Empress? King of Wands is in the reverse, so maybe this, and another card throughout as well. Yeah, that's the 8 of Cups. Look at that. So it feels to me, because the Empress is in the upright, this Empress is walking away with the 8 of Cups here, is walking away from this union, from an overbearing in and out energy, fire energy. Could be a Leo. Again, fire energy, Sagittarius, Aries and Leo. I also see Pisces on the board. I believe the Hangman represents. The Empress is Libra and Taurus energy. But again, energy is energy. It could just represent that this person's a wife, this person has been through some things, because in order to become an Empress, you've been through some things. With the 9 of Wands in the reverse also, you've been through some things. So don't pay too much attention to Zodiac, that's just insight. Tell me more about this King of Wands energy. Okay, so the King of Wands has got a Queen of Swords energy in his energy, or at least that's where he's moving towards, this King of Wands energy. But for the Empress is okay, it seems like, with that decision, because she's in the upright. When I clarified her, the King of Wands came out with the 8 of Cups in the reverse, 8 of Cups in the upright. So she's content, I believe, with that decision. It looks as though it's because of this Queen of Swords energy that the King of Wands is moving towards, so third party energy. But the thing is, as there's a Knight of Swords within that Queen of Swords energy. Tell me more about this Queen of Swords. So there's 3 people I'm seeing on the board, or 3 energies. Yeah, whoever it is that this King of Wands is moving towards is trying to hold on to their independence, their finances, very defensively as well. If you see the Queen of, this is the energy of the Queen of Wands. Wands is to do with the mind. Also, the Knight is action. It's an action card. So you understand. So, and he's got the swords upright. So there's some form of clash. There's some form of argument. If you can see, they're knocking heads almost. So he's coming fast, and she's like, brakes. She's got something to say. Look at her sword. She's got something to say. And they're coming wild. You understand? But she's trying to hold on to her independence. 9 of Pentacles is the card of someone being single, going at it alone. But the reason why I say holding on is because it came out with the 4 of Pentacles also. Let me see. I want to find out more about this Empress. Tell me more about her. Yeah. So the 10 of Cups and the 9 of Cups both came out together. Drops onto the 9 of. So there's been a breakup. This Empress hasn't got her wish fulfillment. 9 of Cups is a wish fulfillment. 10 of Cups in the reverse is a breakup. So this family's emotions, all the emotions in this relationship is poured out for this Empress. There's no emotion from what I see. This is not wish fulfillment for her. Could even be a sense of codependency here for this Empress. Maybe there's alcohol involved with the cups. Could be alcohol, some form of toxic addiction. The reason why I say that and pause, because then I remembered the last reading again. I refer back to the last reading. What's the advice here for Empress? Be easy on yourself. Be easy on yourself, Empress. Whoever this is resonating for, be easy on yourself. What's the advice here for this King of Wands? Tower card again. Look at that. The Devil card in the reverse came out and flew onto the Sun card. So the advice for the King of Wands is to let go of toxic behavior. Let go of toxic behavior. Ego, narcissism, judgments, projection, all these kinds of things. Let it go. It fell on, for that happiness, it fell right on the Sun card. I'm not going to go too deep into this reading. Page of Wands. Listen to the messages that you're that you're receiving through dreams, through synchronicities that you're just telling yourself maybe. Let go of old ways of being if you want new changes. And on that note, I'm going to leave the reading there. Hope it's helped somebody, and I hope you all have a good weekend. I'm offering out free readings this weekend as well. I'm probably going to do a maximum of like 4 a day, so that's what I'm going to hand out probably about 10 maximum. Let's just round it up. Probably do about 10 maximum free readings. So yeah, I've got a few to do already. So anybody that's interested, and you've got me on my on my Facebook, just send me an inbox message or comment on one of the readings here on YouTube, and I'll get back to you. Okay, have a good weekend.